Coming at you live from Bass Ham Studios in Leander, Texas, it's the Whiskey and Whiskers podcast show. I'm your host, Chris.
Gator.
And Blake. What do we got for today's episode, guys?
Man, this is I don't know, something we all should probably do more often.
Wash your ass?
No, not so much. This is way more beneficial. This is washing your sneakers. You ever done that before?
If you want to kick some ass, you need some clean sneakers, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, because you want your feet to be fast.
I have to ask, what provokes washing your sneakers?
So here's how it came about. Attended a crawfish boil.
I have something to say about that.
Had some crawfish carnage that landed on my my foot.
Some carnage?
You know what I mean?
Carnage? Hang on, I gotta write that down.
It's just like, what is it? Deportage or whatever they call it. Fallout from fucking crawfish boil.
Did you also step in some dog shit?
No, I mean, the bottoms are fine. That's what carpet's for. When I walk in my house, I just wipe all the dog shit off in the carpet, you know?
Yeah, that's
but I got like that
but we were
greasy crawfish shit.
We weren't at your house for the crawfish boil. We were at someone else's house, and he didn't have carpet, so like you got to like wipe it off on the couch or something.
Nah, he's got a pool, man. You throw him in the pool.
Oh, yeah. I'm stupid.
Dude.
Sorry. That was
And hence, washing your shoes, dude. Just, so that's a brilliant way of doing it right there. I mean, that's, honestly, if you're a single guy and you got to do laundry, throw it in your pool in your backyard. And then
that's like most of the reason that I want a pool.
Right, dude? And you don't even have to take your clothes off. You can jump in fully clothed and just get clean, and then just take your clothes off, let them dry. Or you can just let them dry on you.
It seems like a whole extra step to like take them off and throw them in the pool. Like,
and you're getting yourself clean too.
Yeah, like before you go take a shower, you just jump in the pool fully clothed, and then you hang dry them on your way into the shower, and then you have clean clothes.
Wait, why do you take a shower if you just jumped in the pool?
You got to get the chlorine off you.
Multitasking, dude.
Well, definitely the piss.
You always take a shower after you get in the pool, right?
You don't turn the shower on, you just get in there to pee indiscriminately?
Yeah, dude.
That's it.
Doesn't the water help you sometimes? It's nice.
So how do you go about washing shoes? Because a lot of times I'll just throw them up in the washing machine.
Dude, hell yeah, that's what I did. I threw some of that Oxycontin on it, whatever. That stuff. Crystal methylene or something.
I don't know, it works.
It's that powder shit in the bucket. You know, I just took a scoop and threw it in there.
OxyClean.
Yeah, boom.
What was that guy's name that used to do the OxyClean commercial? Billy Mays?
Yeah.
Billy Mays.
Billy Mays.
And he was so like, he was fucking crunk about OxyClean.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Billy Mays here.
That shit goes hard,
We have
bro.
a revolutionary new product.
Dude, it was so...
Revolutionary new product.
Nate, I remember like waking up and being hungover trying to watch like College Game Day or something, you know, before the football started or whatever. And Billy Mays would come on and he'd just be like, no, dude, my head.
Stop yelling at me.
Stop being so excited. It's still morning, fool.
My mom cleans my shit, dude.
All right, so you wash your shoes.
Oh, dude, it was amazing. There's almost like a brand new pair of shoes that has like carnage on them. You know what I mean? They're still greasy and they just don't smell as bad, and they kind of got some like the dust off. Like I watched it go down. I like watched the whole cycle. It was 30 minutes, dude. It was like you guys, you know, like you're watching any kind of television program. It's like, it's the same kind of thing. It's 30 minutes. You watch it, dude. And that water was like gray, dude. It was awesome. I knew it worked.
Nice.
Yeah. And they dried quickly too, which is amazing. I did the whole sun dry technique where you put them in your driveway.
Yes, obviously.
Shoes dry faster in Texas.
Oh yeah. Everything dries faster in Texas.
This is such a horrible topic, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. So I just recently like replaced my washer and dryer, and I got the fancy.
You got a swimming pool
front load ones, you know.
You got the shoe rack that fits in the dryer,
and no, but
it didn't come with that shit.
It's got a fucking maybe it did, and I threw it away because I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't know. But it's got a it's a window in the front, and that's the first time I started it because I wanted to make sure that like nothing was going to go wrong. Yeah. You know, like. Nothing's going to leak. Nothing's going to explode. Nothing's going to overheat, open, malfunction, warning, whatever. Fucking sirens. I don't know. Alarms. You know, I don't need any of that shit. So, for the first time in my life, I sat in front of the washing machine and watched it fucking whoa. Yeah.
It's fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, we call these old man videos.
Yeah. God damn, I'm a piece of fucking shit.
It's like watching the grass grow, man.
Yeah, my wife was like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, look, I'm not interested in this fucking show. It's just, you know, there's a lot going on. The red garment is chasing around the blue garment. Blue garment doesn't want anything to do with it, you know?
Yeah.
And then you've got these shoes that are in there just fucking slinging shit everywhere. And crawfish carnage. So, like,
dude,
it's captivating. I mean, look, I know it's kind of trash TV, but
dude, no, people buy it. Check it out. So, like, I spent a good few years of my life, like, power washing shit. All kinds of shit.
There's an
Buildings,
entire
decks.
subreddit dedicated to power washing porn.
Right.
It's called power washing porn.
Yeah. Dude, if I just would have got a GoPro, like I would have been internet famous and could have stopped power washing then.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like, except to make the videos. Like, I'm just doing this to make the video. Like,
That's
I
that
don't
shit
really
that nobody ever believes. They're like, hey, what the fuck are you doing, loser? And you're like, no, I just do this because I have 1 million subs on YouTube. This is just my, like, hustle, you know? And they're like, yeah, whatever.
But it works.
But it does. Dude, I watch that shit. God damn it.
Oh no.
got him.
What else do you watch? People sanding wood and fucking.
Oh, definitely, dude. The carpentry videos get me all fucked up, man. Or the welding, where they take like a square piece of metal and they show you like how to bend it to make different angles and different
Routers, bro.
Oh no.
Routers.
shit. Yeah, those.
Not
two.
like IT router. Fuck that.
Yeah,
No,
the
I'm
ones that spin a fucking.
No
fence order
subnet.
really
You don't
fast.
like any of that IP addresses?
No, I'm not interested in that. All right, let's
Dash link, dude.
see what's in the box.
Oh, look.
Oh, look, it's the box. No, I felt like we went pretty hard in the whiskey last week, and a great show, by the way, if you didn't listen to it.
Go check it out.
But, you know, this week we're doing an old standby. And look, the box has procured a bottle if we wanted to go that route. But I feel like it's a good week to like lay low, drink what's we're used to, comfortable with.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
mean, instead of drinking like a decent bottle, like and doing all the shit, let's just drink this handle and call it a day.
So we have a handle of Evan Williams because we're trying to be real extra classy about it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good, man. It's a surplus, right? It's like
Well, it just feels like home, you know? Like nothing beats sitting on your own couch. You know what I mean? Like that's what Evan Williams is.
yeah.
you
I
can.
don't know what the fuck I'm talking to.
It kind of makes sense, I guess.
You got to be careful sitting on people's couches, man. You'll impregnate yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently,
Guys, the cum couch. The
Yeah.
cum couch is gone. For those of you listening, the cum couch is gone. If any of you have listened to the show long enough, you know that we used to have a cum couch in here, and it's now gone. That's not the good part of the story, though. The good part of the story is I took it to my work, and I was going to throw it in the dumpster, but I can't just throw a fucking couch in a dumpster, right? They won't take it. And then my work's like, what the fuck? Why did, you know?
There's cum on it.
Yeah, they won't take it because there's cum on it, you know?
yeah.
So,
So we'll get pregnant if they sit on it.
So my plan originally was I'm gonna like take a sawzall and like cut it in half. But I've done this before, and like the sawzall gets all tangled up in the cloth and shit. You know, like it becomes a pain in the. So you need like a box knife, and then you cut the like cloth first, and then sawzall the wood. With it's I don't know, it's a pain in the dick. I had an epiphany where I was like, I need to somehow mangle this couch. But I don't really want it to spend a whole lot of time, and I want it to be fucking awesome. So what I did is I took our 35,000-pound forklift, and I ran that bitch over, and I caught it on video.
Nice.
No shit.
So, yeah,
You gonna upload some old man porn?
I'll post that to the... No, it's pretty cool. Well, honestly, it could have gone a lot better, because it just, like, smashed flat, and then I drove over the top of it, you know?
Yeah.
But it still, like, broke everything under it, because 35,000... Like, it broke everything. It's like you look at it smashed into the ground, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's a couch smashed into the ground. But then you pick it up and it's just like, flaccid. I just popped my ears. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, it's the altitude change.
Yeah. So like it was just like a flaccid like bag of couch, what used to be couch parts.
Damn.
You know? But all the wood inside was just mint. Yeah. Anyway, I'll post it to the Instagram soon. I just got to get it.
There was wood in that couch?
Yeah.
I thought it was metal.
The legs were. The inside was wood.
Gotcha.
Interesting. Should have set it on fire.
Yeah, that would have done it.
I mean, there's a burn ban and everything, but fuck it, dude.
Yeah. Fuck it.
You could have videotaped that or blown it up with like fireworks. That'd have been kind of cool.
At work. Yeah.
Tannerite?
Oh yeah, at work, dude. Even better, bro. And then you could have run it over with your Traco fucking ditch witch fucking shit.
Wait, Traco?
Yeah, didn't you use a ditch witch to run it over? A bobcat? What'd you call it?
Sure.
A dill wheel? A fucking dumposaurus?
A dill will?
Yeah. You know what a dill wheel is?
No.
Jesus, man.
I know what a Traco is, and I think you're out. I think you're off.
Ooh.
E-dub, baby.
Ooh.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
cup runneth over, Blake.
Smooth.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Hey, there's an elephant in the room.
yeah, it's on everybody's mind. I honestly thought I was going to be the first one to like our group text to be like, "What the fuck?" And I woke up at like 4 a.m, like a fucking asshole. Saw the thing, and then went to the group text, and I guess some other of you fucking assholes saw it the night that it happened and posted it that night. Anyway, I woke up. I guess it was Tuesday morning.
It was Tuesday morning. Yeah.
I woke up Tuesday morning.
That's like a story.
And
it is.
The first video that I watched as I was scrolling through Reddit, at the top of Reddit, very top of Reddit, was a clip from the Oscars where Will Smith...
What are the Oscars?
He got an Oscar, right?
Slaps the
Who the
shit
fuck is Oscar?
out of Chris Rock.
And why is Oscar there? Like, I'm still in the dark. Who the fuck is Oscar? Why does he matter?
He's that gold motherfucker that's bald.
Dude,
but don't fucking... Keep Oscar's name out your fucking mouth, all right?
All right.
Yeah, it's ain't about Oscar. He's a grouch, man.
So we got. I mean, we have to talk about it, right? Like, it's what's going on. And by the time this comes, it's cool because right now it's topical. But by the time this comes out, people are gonna be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?
Why are you still talking about that shit?"
But yeah, let's talk about it.
Okay.
All right, good.
What do you
Glad we
want
can
to
have
know?
this discussion.
No,
Great
dude.
insight, guys.
Yeah, okay, cool. Anyways,
So this is a one William Smith house we're talking about?
Will I
From
Smith.
Philadelphia?
It's Will I Smith.
Philadelphia? Right? Delphia or Delphia?
West Philadelphia.
West Philadelphia. That's
Born
what
and
it
raised,
is.
yeah.
Born and raised.
Otherwise known as West
Philly?
Yeah.
Like Willie
Cheesesteak.
Smith?
Like cheesesteak.
Ooh, I don't like cheesesteaks.
What?
Just like I don't like Will Smith.
Get out.
After
I
the shenanigans, man.
I want everyone just to real quick. Don't explain it all. Who's in the right here? Go, Chris.
Okay.
You can only pick one name. Don't explain. Just pick one name.
Okay.
Go.
What? Wait. Just
Who's in the right?
Is it Chris Rock or is it Will Smith?
fucking Oscar.
That's a valid answer. He's taking that.
No,
lane.
if you want me to get real, I can't just pick a name and
Do it.
and explain it.
You don't need to explain anything.
I can explain to you my perspective, which is probably not going to be a popular one,
Just pick a name.
but I'm not going to pick Oscar. Then I'll go with my original name.
Okay, Chris Rock.
Okay, Chris Rock. All right, cool. Me too.
Yeah, I fucking said it. What's up?
So it seems a little silly, right? That a guy with all of this angst, anxiety, tension, aggression, energy, and he guided it at Chris Rock at the Oscars instead of all the dudes that fuck his wife. Right?
Yeah.
Like, can we just be real here?
This is the popular take. And also, he's a comedian. He's going to say shit that offends everybody. Have you not watched South Park ever in your life?
Yeah.
Like, that's yeah.
Dude,
To
Chris,
a point, that's correct. Yes.
he is obnoxious. Chris Rock is like the embodiment of obnoxious.
And I
Like,
think he's a mean-spirited person. And I think that Will Smith is not a mean-spirited person. My personal opinion is like, I don't want to get in the lane of being judge, jury, and executioner for two dudes who clearly, like, maybe, I don't know, acted a fool, right? Like, I think maybe both of them did a little bit, and I think
What did Chris Rock do?
I think every human, well, I mean, making fun of I know, but also,
what? You know what?
it shouldn't, like, yes, he shouldn't get slapped for saying it. That doesn't mean that people shouldn't be offended by it also, right? And you could draw a line in the sand of saying, like, maybe it's not cool to, like, be offensive all the time to people.
Wait, how the fuck are you gonna go up and slap somebody at the Oscars and then later talk about, like, you just feel like, you have so much love and you're a protector and all this fucking nonsense? Like, how are you going to turn yourself into the victim right after being the
So
fucking...
have you
can't
never-
be a dick and a pussy.
So
right?
you never
and
had-
Will Smith is the embodiment of a dick and a pussy.
Have you never had a moment of weakness where maybe you acted out and later on went, oh, I was probably out of line there? Have you never had that as
Sure.
a human being?
Sure.
Right.
But that doesn't mean,
You don't think that maybe both of them had a little bit of
I don't
that
think Chris
going
Rock
on?
did anything, not within the context of the Oscars. Now, there may be some beef behind it. Like, I've heard rumors that Chris Rock was one of the dudes that fucked Jada Pinkett. But dude, this is the Oscars. Be professional, And
Right.
to that end, I felt like Chris Rock was the fucking epitome of professional,
So
right?
wait, but the question is what, like, when maybe you had a moment like that and you were the asshole, does that mean that you can no longer like?
Oh, I don't want to cancel Will Smith.
Right.
No, I don't want to cancel him, but
I'm not watching fucking any Will Smith movies anymore. That's for sure.
really, I don't know.
Boycott him, man. No, we got to cancel him, dude.
Look, I don't really like Marky Mark, but I've watched a couple of his movies, and some of them are even. The Departed is really good. It's got Leonardo DiCaprio and Jack Nicholson in it. I'm going to watch it.
Are you gonna miss Independence Day?
I'm just saying, absolutely, I will say something offensive about somebody, and maybe regret it after, you know. And absolutely, somebody will piss me off, and I will, regardless of the situation, probably do some stupid shit like slap a motherfucker.
But you can't set the precedent that if somebody says something that hurts your feels, you get to like assault them. Especially a comedian. That's his job. And
yeah,
I can definitely relate to like.
I agree with
that.
that.
I'm not.
I agree with that, but I've seen some dudes say some shit to you that got you all pissed off where you want to fucking slap him publicly.
Again, I'm not saying it's not right though.
Right. Agreed. It's not right. But every human walking the earth has had a moment where they've said something that offended people like that, or where they've felt offended to the point where they slapped a motherfucker.
But what Chris Rock did,
every
didn't cross
human
the line.
walking the earth has experienced this thing. This just happened to be in a public limelight, right? Like on national television, you know? And like, so what? They each had the moment. Like, fuck it.
Chris Rock didn't have a moment. Chris Rock it was calculated. Like he was being a comedian, which is what they paid him to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably reviewed all his jokes before he said them. You know what I mean? There's no way he went in there and was like,
he very well probably had a writer that wrote the motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. And I hate the idea. So I don't understand why people can't take a comedian as a performer. Like, why do we insist on making comedians like, oh, that's them, that's that person? Like, if
my point is,
if someone plays Adolf Hitler on TV, we don't think that they're like hate the Jews, right?
Yeah, or he's Adolf Hitler now.
If someone makes a song that's like about fucking selling drugs and slapping hoes, they don't think that that's like he's a performer. He's performing like a part. He's playing a role. He's a character. And I can definitely relate to someone that look, I'm not a total shitbag in real life. I'm really not. I just play one on the internet, you know? So like, you can't get mad at Chris Rock because he said some shit.
Dude, it's like Colby Covington and Jorge Masvidal. So at this point, we're all aware of Colby getting assaulted at the restaurant.
Yep.
And it's like, y'all had your professional moment in the ring where y'all could have handled this professionally, and it got unprofessional outside the ring. You know, Colby took the high road like Chris Rock did and didn't fight back. You know what I mean? And Masvidal and Will Smith kind of look like the assholes now.
There's no money in it. Because those are the smart ones that are like, dude, there's no money in this. I'm going to take the hit, and then I'm going to fucking win.
Dude, Chris Rock he was like super graceful through that, man. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to hate on Will Smith, but like to get smacked like on live TV like that in the most awkward moment probably of his entire career, and he's just like, whoa, okay. And we're back. Like,
and I'll say this, going into it, I liked Will Smith more than I liked Chris Rock because I feel like Chris Rock hadn't been relevant in 10 years. Now, he had some funny ass stand up back in the day. But dude, let's face it, he didn't matter anymore until this. Now he matters. Now he's going to start selling tickets. He better do a stand up.
I like them both the same way that I liked them before. Like, nothing really changed for me. And my whole point is, like, you take away the stage and you take away the celebrity status. And this is shit that happens every day to everyday people on both sides, right? Like, take away the fact that he's a comedian and take away the whole scene. It's just two dudes. He says what he says. Other dude gets mad and hits him. Like, that shit happens every fucking day, like in real life, you know?
Yeah.
And so for people to take stances and try and be judge and jury over the whole deal to me is out of whack, right? Like, that's kind of just my perspective.
We're still going to cancel Will Smith.
I think Will Smith was laughing at first. And I think Will Smith was laughing. I don't think he was that upset. And then he looks over at Jada, and Jada gave him that look. You know the look. Jada gave him that look that was like, hey, not only are you not getting laid tonight, I'm going to make you the guy in the corner. You have to sit and watch me get fucked tonight. How do you like that, Will? And Will was like, oh, no, I don't want to be the guy in the corner again. So he got up and slapped shit out of him.
Damn.
That's my take on it. But I don't think if, let's say instead of Chris Rock, we had The Rock up there.
No, even better. Joe Rogan. He's an actual comedian.
The Rock was a wrestler, though. He'd probably take it with easy grace.
But he's not funny.
And also, he wouldn't feel it. He's fucking huge.
Joe Rogan's hosting the Oscars, and he says the same thing that Chris Rock said. Do you think Will Smith would have walked up and smacked him in the face?
Yeah, but I think Joe Rogan might have hit him back.
I don't think he would have gotten close to Joe. Joe Rogan would have kicked the shit out of him before he even got close.
Yeah. I don't even think Will Smith would have moved. He wouldn't have budged.
Joe, you mean?
No, I don't think Will Smith would have gotten out of his seat if Joe Rogan said that as a
That's
joke.
kind of what I was thinking about The Rock. Like, he wouldn't have got up and, like, as he was walking up there, he'd be like, "That's a big motherfucker."
Yeah.
Yeah, Will Smith looks really bad.
Yeah, agreed.
Dude, it's like, I was going to say Carrot Top. Carrot Top used to be wimpy and tiny. Now he's all jacked. But, like, I don't know.
I can't wait for the comedians, dude. Because
they're already, dude. It's like now there's this whole precedent that if you don't approve of what somebody's saying at their comedy show that you pay to go to, you can go up there and like assault them. You know what I mean? It's like broken that barrier.
And if it wasn't Will Smith, dude, he would have been tackled before he even got close enough to hit him.
I know.
He walked back off the stage and nobody touched him. Then he sat there.
And then he got an award.
And then they gave him an award and he cried like a bitch.
It is kind of lame. It's just lame. There's no seems like there's no justice in it, but I don't know. What's that whole thing you say about the arc of the universe bends towards justice?
Yeah, it'll come back.
Yeah.
He lost a lot of money for this. Will Smith did.
Yeah, I promise.
It just sucks. Like, he's probably going through some shit. You know, you don't freak out like that for no reason. You know what I mean?
He's probably not going to get signed on to like the Marvel Universe tomorrow.
He won't play with the Lakers next season or whatever.
Yeah.
That sucks, dude.
It does suck.
Definitely
left a lot of money on the table.
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe he can pick up his space career again and join with Elon Musk and fight Putin. You know what I mean? He's got a good right. If he closed his hand, he might have gotten it in there a bit more, you know?
So we live in the reality, in the timeline, where Will Smith walked up on stage and slapped the shit out of Chris Rock at the Oscars. Can you believe that? What fucking universe do we live in? When did we go so far off the rails? And I want to throw this out there. Somewhere out there is an even better timeline where Chris Rock slips that fucking right and sticks him back.
Ooh.
That's the only way it could have gotten better. That would have been a cool timeline to be a part of. But hey, we're in the middle. There was another one where Will Smith sat there and fucking like a bitch, and then later Jada Pinkett fucked Chris Rock, you know?
In front of Will.
Dude, and all of that too. And on the exact same timeline, Elon Musk says that he'll beat up Vladimir Putin.
Dude, I think he's got it.
Do you?
Does Elon got it?
Yeah.
Is he like a scrappy guy?
I think Putin fights polar bears.
He's from South Africa,
Dude,
right?
fuck that. He was a paper pusher in the KGB, and we're all realizing that the Russian, there's this like thing that is the big scary Russians, right? That they've been trying to perpetuate. Even we tried to perpetuate it back during the Cold War and shit. Like, they want us to think that Russia's scary, but
they do a good job of it.
Right now,
Their
Russia
marketing
looks
is good.
fucking stupid, dude.
I think it's their accents, man. They're kind of creepy.
They're fucking like, they're using like old World War II level technology. Their shit's broken down. They can't get gas to it. Dudes are getting fucked up. They're losing to Ukraine. They're not fucking scary. And then they're threatening fucking bombs and shit, but they're, dude. Okay, that aside.
I like Elon's chances better than Joe Biden's.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, man. Yeah. It would have to be like an exhibition fight if he and Putin were to go at it. You know what I mean?
So Elon Musk is like 6'1", 6'2". Like, he's kind of a tall dude.
Putin's not, right?
Putin's not. And Putin's also like 70 years old. Dude, and then Joe Rogan, since we're talking about him, has said that he's going to train Elon Musk. He'll train Elon Musk if he wants to fight Putin. Dude, I think Musk has a good shot. Plus, he's going to have like, Elon Musk has got like some fucking adamantium skeleton or like something crazy. He's going to bust a cannon out. He's a cyborg, dude.
He's going to implant the chip in his brain to be like an MMA fighter.
Yeah, he's going to be like Neo. He's just going to download Kung Fu.
Yeah. He'll just download Beat Putin 3.0 or something.
I know Kung Fu.
And look, like, people will be like, oh no, Putin has the KGB backing. He's going to have like an operative come in. Elon Musk has as much money as Putin does.
Probably more.
Yeah. So like, he can hire as many people as he wants. He can train. He can build an army if he wanted to. He could have tanks. He's got more rockets. Let's be real.
Damn.
Like, Elon Musk, it's not an unfair fight. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, it's not.
People are sleeping on Elon. our meme lord and savior.
Dude, now this is like a outside of the world war. It's like a individual war. You know what I mean?
What if they put the war on it? Well, all right, Musk versus Putin. If Putin wins, then everybody leaves him alone, lets him try to take over Ukraine.
Then he gets to fight Ukraine fair and square.
Do you think the U.S. is like...
If Musk wins, then Putin has to back the fuck off.
Do you think like, Musk, shut up, sit, dude. Come on, man. Cut it out. And he's like, no, let me at him. And they're like, no,
hold
cut
me
it out.
back.
Yeah. And Russia's on the other side, and they're like, what?
Drink my potato vodka, and then I kill you.
Dude, I don't think Putin's fucked up, honestly. I think he's like sick or dying or something.
No way. They said that about Kim Jong-un for fucking like 10 years, and he's been playing tennis and like drinking wine and like doing badass shit.
You think Kim Jong-un's still alive?
Yeah,
I
dude.
really think Kim Jong-un's still alive.
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah, he's still shooting rockets off.
It's the whole big, bad, scary North Korea thing. They just cover it up with some scary stuff. He's just chilling, dude. He's got a
He's minding his
yacht
own
and
business.
stuff. Yeah. Same with Putin, dude. He's probably just chilling somewhere. You know what I mean?
In a bunker. Did y'all see the fucking dude? He's so like
dude. He's in Santa Barbara, California right now.
The camera angles that he
At
uses,
an Italian
where he's
restaurant.
clearly by himself, and he's like photoshopping himself in, like bad photoshopping himself into the. And then you got Zelensky out here fucking swinging his dick around, like walking around, fucking. Look, here's where I am. I'm right here, motherfucker. Come and get me. And then meanwhile, Putin's hiding in a hole somewhere.
Nah, dude. He's singing karaoke in fucking Baton Rouge or something. Like the Eagles. He's singing like...
That's the fight we need. If the world was just, right? The fight we would get is Zelensky versus Putin.
Is Zelensky a good fighter?
I don't know.
You think Joe Rogan would train him?
Sure. I'll speak for Joe Rogan.
Who would train...
I think he would probably beat up Joe Rogan.
Who would be in Putin's corner? He's got to have somebody on his side. Oh, Fedor, dude.
Fucking Russians.
Fedor.
Oh, Fedor.
Yeah, he could probably Khabib, dude.
Oh, dude, that's bad.
I'm going to sound like a real fucking idiot. You ready?
Yeah.
Where is Dagestan?
Russia.
Is that Russia?
It's something. No,
It might as well be
It's
Russia.
not Russia. It was Russia.
It's kind of like Ukraine, you know? Might as well be Russia.
It's part of the USSR, but it's not anymore.
If you ask Putin, he's like, yeah, that's Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Depends on who you're asking. For all intents and purposes, in this conversation, it's Russia. You know what I mean? If it's going down like that, Khabib's in Putin's corner.
Wait, do you really know that? Has Khabib said anything about the Putin nonsense?
Oh, I can't speak for Khabib. You know, that goes outside of my my PR. You know,
I don't want him to kick my ass.
exactly. I don't want Putin and Khabib coming after me, dude.
Dude, that's Will Smith is stocking up on you. You're like, all right, this is
Oh,
gonna go
dude,
bad.
I'd sleep that fool.
If
Yeah,
Khabib is walking up on you, you're like, dude,
and he'd be like real angry too,
Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm wrong.
dude. Yeah,
You
and
can
he'd-
have Ukraine.
that was my bad.
Yeah, I should have said that. Yeah, dude. No, that's real scary shit. You know what I mean? They talk about people who talk shit about
And that's why
Putin,
peop- and
and
that's
they
why-
end up in like suitcases and stuff like this member. Like,
That's why people think Russians are scary, bro.
you're going to open the cabinet next week, and it's going to be me in pieces in there.
Dude, speaking
Note
of
from Putin.
Speaking of fights, I saw such a good fight on Saturday night. So it was fight night. So it was in Columbus, Ohio, right? And Matt Brown was fighting, and I guess it's his hometown, you know. And
The booming metropolis of Columbus, Ohio.
Matt Brown,
Nice place.
Matt Brown's old. He's been fighting for a long time, and I was like, I guess I'll watch Matt Brown get his ass whooped, you know. And he was fighting Barberena, and these two dudes were probably some of the most evenly matched fighters that I've seen in a while. The fight was so good that I had to like save it for later so we could talk about it because I was thoroughly impressed. Matt Brown is he's a dog, dude. He's got all the heart, like top tier fighter, like one of my favorite people now after that. It was one of those performances where you're like, damn, got respect for both those dudes a lot.
Slugfest. I like those fights. That's fucking, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a lot of heart, dude.
At the end, you're just like, God damn, give them both a paycheck, Dana White. Come on.
Yep. That was one of those good ones for sure. And Matt Brown's like 42 years old, man.
Hey, it can happen. Randy Couture came back and won the heavyweight championship.
Yeah.
Man, those were the days.
Yeah, I was thoroughly impressed.
Those were the days. That was before we diverted into this alternate reality.
Yeah, where celebrities fight like all the time.
Celebrity deathmatch, dude.
On like a
they
world
had it in the
level.
80s. It was a fucking dream, right? It was a
I was the 90s, dude.
show on MTV.
It was your favorite shit. It was claymation.
How come like
Yeah,
Bill
that's why I
Gates or
didn't watch
Warren Buffett never, buffed up to Putin? You know what I mean? All these rich guys in history, times past.
Because Putin pays them for Windows 95, bro.
Oh, that makes sense.
But he's still got Windows 95, like actively. That's what his missiles operate on, is Windows 95.
Dude, could you imagine? That'd be so crazy.
Him and Kim
Windows
Jong-un
NT,
are like
and you're like,
the biggest customers, you know?
dude, bro, this is like EOL'd a long time ago. You know that?
EOL? I don't even know what
There's
that
been
is.
so many new Windows, end of life.
Ah.
There's been so many new Windows since then.
Yeah, I think we're on like 11 now or something.
Yeah, I think it's window pane.
Which is way less than 95. How does this make
Ooh,
sense?
that sounds fucking hardcore, doesn't it? Window pane.
Yeah, dude. That's what Putin's got, right? Runs on the missiles.
No, that's what we've got. Dude, I swear to God, I think... Okay, I know I said this before. I'll say it again. In World War II, when we dropped the nuke, it was a weapon that we deployed, and we didn't even know how extreme it was going to be, right? It was something that...
Well, that's why we have desert around Vegas, right? Like
We tested it. We didn't know what the
we knew
catastrophe it was going to
turn
cause.
everything
Yeah.
into desert.
So, like, the whole world went, holy fuck, dude. Y'all just have that? Y'all have that? We're done, right? Like, we can stop fighting right now. We'll just chill and, like, go back to the drawing board and, like, come up with a new plan because this shit's not going to work. Like, if you start dropping nukes, you know? Obviously, we've evolved past that. And now, Putin thinks he thinks he's this big fucking dick. And it's because he has nukes. And it's like, bro, that's World War II, dude. Like, we have something that will shock the world that much right now. Imagine what that is. What is that?
Zombies, bro.
Lasers, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking like a fucking satellite that shoots a laser from space.
Oh, it's definitely biological warfare.
What if it was like a weather war?
It's
dude?
like COVID, dude.
Yeah, probably.
Ooh.
Except that gets everybody. No, okay. Real deal. So how about this? They were trying to, right? The hypothetical they.
Scientists, researchers.
I think it was they in this context is the U.S. military. We're trying to take out a nuclear power plant in Russia. So they're like, okay, well, how do we fucking do this? And
They've got Windows 95.
they released a virus that infected a computer virus.
Oh, okay.
Or like, what is it? A fucking worm or something? Anyway, it infected.
Computers got to wear masks too, so.
It infected every computer on the internet that was connected to the internet. Everything. It just didn't like affect it because of the way the code was written. Like it didn't do anything anywhere else. So everybody's got, and I really have no idea what I'm talking about here, but I read this somewhere. I saw a movie. Probably read just the headline, if I'm being real. But it infected every computer on the network. But the problem was this one power plant was not on the World Wide Web. It was on its own network. So they released it hoping that it would find its way somehow. And all it took was one motherfucker to take his USB drive out of his computer at home, take all of his burnt music and this worm to his office, plug it into that computer, and then boom, the reactor starts spinning out of control, meltdown, power plant shuts down, kills Russian infrastructure. Now, that's pretty nuts, right?
Whoa.
Since they've like mapped the fucking, the human genome or whatever, since we know how to like, every person has their own DNA, strand that's specific to them. I feel like, what if they could take and just be like, okay, take the code from this level on. And that just means everybody like from Eastern Europe is dead from this virus. Everybody's infected with it. It just doesn't kill them unless they have like this much in common with the fucking
their DNA code. Yeah.
Which is all cool until you kill like a third of America on accident.
And then you scale that. Well, hold on. Then you scale that. You don't want to kill a third of America on accident. So you scale it down a little bit. And you're like, all right, now everybody in this one little town, right? This old historical town, we'll just kill all of them. Infect the entire world. Doesn't matter. We'll just kill them. Scale it down a little bit more. Dude, you go all the way to just, if you can get a fucking piece of Putin's hair or fingernail clipping or something, now all of a sudden you release a virus that infects everybody in the world and it kills Putin. That's a pretty extreme weapon that the whole world would be like, fuck, like they can just decide to kill me.
The rule of thumb here, we've talked about this before, the rule of thumb here is that whatever tech that we currently have that is new and trending right now, most of the world powers are about a decade advanced from it.
You think most of the world powers, or you think...
I said the world powers, so you're thinking U.S., China,
Russia,
but
London.
Here's
India,
my thing, though.
right.
I honestly think because we spend so much more, and we have the smart motherfuckers, and we have the.
But people in the defense sector, they have like conventions and shit the same way that large corporations do when Apple does a release, right? Like companies that are on the leading edge of, robotic technology and like making humans fly just.
Oh, you think we have Terminators?
Oh, I know it. I know it. I've seen the videos of the Terminators walking around the fucking defense conventions.
August 6th, 1996.
We have aliens, bro. Did you know that?
Yeah, of course, obviously.
Supposedly.
But and so like, even if they're not the countries that are investing and have the corporations that are making this tech, they're still showing up to these conventions. So yes, I think most of the world powers are there on that level.
Okay,
but you usually have to have government credentials to get into those things.
If Russia's 10 years ahead of where the private sector is right now, then we're like 15 to 25 years ahead of where, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I'm telling you, we have a weapon that the world doesn't know exists.
And I think Russia has a lot of shit too that they're not deploying in a ground attack.
Russia. Fuck Russia, dude. I'm not scared of Russia anymore. I'm done.
I'm not scared of them either.
If that nuke just poked its
you
little
also
turtle
don't
head,
discount it. It could be a pretty big fucking problem for the whole world. Like,
if that nuke poked its stupid little head out of the ground, it's like before it even takes off. It's not even all the way out of the ground. A satellite's going to shoot a laser at it. It's going to blow up right where it's at, and then we're going to drill it into the ground with another one on top of it. Like,
lasers, dude.
Like, it's going to be so hard. And then they're going to be like, "Fuck, you can do that?" And we're like, "Yeah, dude." Like,
there's international.
Don't sweat us.
There's international gangs. That
Look, America isn't Chris Rock in this situation. We're not just going to fucking eat it. We're going to fucking. We're gonna dip out of the way, right, and we're gonna stick them back.
You're not thinking about a couple of things here, like, right, America, whatever, we have great border protection and all this. There's international cartels and stuff that are massively flowing drugs into the United States, and we can't get our arms around it. Massively shipping guns into the United States, and we can't get our arms around it. Right?
We can't, or we don't.
Both.
Or that's what they say.
Both. Ooh. But my point being is that
scientists and researchers
just as easily as they can get these things into the country, you really think that they can't get fucking nukes into the country?
I think some dumb motherfucker tries to sneak a nuke in here and he's gonna like...
Dude, we had a bunch of dudes
fuck it up. It's not even gonna work. I don't know how a nuke works.
We had a bunch of dudes that were training in caves and shit in the desert on the other side of the world, like, figure out how to get here and hijack planes and crash them into buildings and shit. Like, I promise you that the capability's there. They can make it happen. Like,
I think they have a way they can track nukes. Like, they know where they are located.
And they're not trying to be a world fucking problem right now. They're trying to launch a ground attack on their neighbor and take that over. That it's different. What they are capable of is different than this instance that we're seeing in Ukraine, I think, in my opinion.
What's the drama about the airspace? Do y'all know about the Ukrainian airspace? A bunch of people are calling for, like, hey, we have to clear the Ukrainian airspace, and basically what that does is that negates Russia's
bombers
supremacy, right? Like their air supremacy. And so what the people that are adverse to that idea are saying is that by creating a no-fly zone over Ukraine, you're starting World War III.
Because what it means is they're going to use NATO forces to create the no-fly zone. So if Russia flies into the no-fly zone, NATO forces will attack them. So that's World War III. That's what the whole problem is.
Russia's trying to take over Ukraine diplomatically enough to not get the rest of the world involved. At the point that
diplomatic.
It's no different than us going and fucking up Iraq or Iran or whatever, Afghanistan for 25 years.
Not really. And
no, how is it no different? Like, fundamentally, we're still going in there for our cause. He has his cause.
Yep.
But we don't like those people and we like the Ukrainians. That's the difference.
Because fuck his cause.
You know? Like,
I mean, I'm all about that.
Also, we're America and fuck everybody else. Like, that's something that you really haven't taken into account, obviously. The good thing about them is fuck them. They're not us. You know?
The point being, though...
Have you thought about that?
That's hard to think about, man.
Is if it turns into more of a global struggle and more powers get involved, I think Russia has a lot more power than they're letting on right now.
I think it's the opposite. I think Russia wants to act like they have more power than they really do, and right now they just look like a bully middle school kid that's like out of his league now, and so he's throwing a temper tantrum. That's
you think like nobody has Russia's back? Like if it came down to it.
Dude, China
if Russia was getting beat up in the schoolyard, do you think the world would just let Russia get beat up in the schoolyard? Or do you think somebody would jump in and be like,
I think China might be like, hey guys, like, let's chill a little bit. But no, fuck no. They don't want to jeopardize their relationship with us. And I get it, right? Like, we're their number one threat and vice versa. Those are the two real powers, right? But those are also like the two that keep each other, like we prop each other up, economically speaking.
Yeah.
So they provide all the goods, all the fucking products, all the commodities, and we provide all the fucking market.
Consumers.
Yeah, making everything happen. Yeah.
So no, I think ultimately China's going to be like, all right, fine, fuck Russia then, I don't care.
Yeah. We'll buy their oil. I think they already are.
No, all we have to do is be like, yo, China, we'll split their oil with you. And China's like, yeah, that's cool.
Cool.
Fuck Russia. I don't even like Russia. Yeah,
Dude.
he's really fucking up, dude. He's ostracized himself from the entire world.
That's a big word. And it's very appropriate for the context.
And he
of this
thinks he's a bad
conversation.
mother. See, Russia is the Will Smith in this situation. He thinks he's bad,
Damn. There we go again. Yeah.
and he's about to get Oscar-sized. You know?
Yeah. Ooh, I like that.
There you go.
I see what you did there.
Cheers.
Man. Cheers, boys. Man, look at us solving world problems.
Oh, dude, that E-Dub is a little bit garage aged, which is the way I like it.
I got some hot sauce over here. You want some?
Oh, pour it right in there.
It'll rub your back later.
It's actually picante sauce, but it's
But
good.
for now, it's going to kick you in the dick.
Salsa del Sol. Oh, it's of the sun. Sauce of the sun. Picante sauce. It's good. Had some gas station tacos.
Wait, are we doing an ad read for Salsa del Sol?
Oh, we can we?
Today's episode is brought to you by Salsa del Sol.
It's picante sauce, and it's delicious. You need
Salsa del Sol is a white boy salsa packet that comes in gas station taco.
convenience store locations located conveniently all across the convenience stores in America.
And it's delicious, right?
Oh, it's so good, man. It'll bring anything to life. Even a hot dog.
Ice cream, mashed potatoes.
Ice cream's pretty good. I like it on Reese's.
Reese's?
Reese's.
Just don't get it on your dick.
Yeah.
Oh, you can use it as a lube. No,
Yeah.
I encourage it, actually. It's definitely a lube. It's safe.
It's
you know?
it's an exfoliator. Is that what they call it? So it'll do that too.
That's biodegradable, at least.
Yeah. Yeah. You always got to shed a little skin, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it helps get rid of like holds.
Schmegma.
Oh, it cures COVID.
That's a joke. It does cure hangovers. That's a fact.
Physics and shit.
Yeah.
Put it in your vodka with some pizza sauce.
The key is you got to get like 8 packets of it and drink them all at the same time. It's like a shot.
Hey, you got to earn that hangover, you know?
A lot of vitamin C in it, man. It's good stuff, dude. Y'all want a little bit right now?
Ah.
Yeah, let me take a hit.
Here, I'll pass it around.
Is it good for cleaning out your ears?
Oh, yeah, it's great for cleaning out my ears.
Nice. So, boys, it's finally happened.
What's that?
So ever since like 1988, when I saw Back to the Future, I've been like, "What's up with the flying cars?
You want to go back in time like Michael J. Fox?
We need flying cars, bro."
Yeah.
Flaming wheels.
And we've got some drone things going on now. They're getting kind of close, but we're not quite there yet, you know. And then I saw the advertisement for this thing called an Icon A5.
I didn't know what you were going to show us when you showed us this product. And, dude, it's fucking nuts. Like, I feel like we have been so, like, we were oversold on what the future was supposed to be like. And now that it's here, it's like, because technology just, it goes exponentially. It gets crazier and crazier, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And we were promised, like, hoverboards and flying cars and shit. And instead, we get fucking Facebook.
Hoverboards have wheels on them, dude. They
Yeah,
gave
that's
us
fucking
hoverboards
whack.
and they were whack.
That's
This is like
whack.
this is an electric gripstick, dude. That's different.
So this Icon 85 or A5, it's an airplane. It's like
It's a boat.
and it drives on land.
So it's a car.
but it's the real deal. Is my thing. Like it actually flies, and it's like a fucking Porsche inside.
Dude, there's a guy sitting inside of it with a steering wheel, and he was like making it happen.
And he looked like he didn't even know what the fuck. You know, he's got like khakis on.
Get the
or
windows
something.
down, bro.
He doesn't fucking know. He's got some shades on. He's about to get his dick sucked while he's flying an airplane like a fucking boss.
Yeah, dude, this old lady.
The one thing I was probably most impressed with, besides the fact that you can like be flying around and then like land in a lake and go fishing, you know, like that's pretty fucking cool.
And then like go drive and park
Fuck
somewhere.
that. That's, you know, it's a horrible like vessel to fish out of, but it is dope as fuck to just be like,
Yeah, but you could get to the most
you're like,
remote.
they're not biting in this lake. I'm gonna fly to the next lake.
You could get to the most remote lakes too, like out there where nobody else is at. You
You
know,
can fly to them.
Yeah, but Fuck that. That shit sucks. I'm trying to get my dick wet.
But they built this awesome ass thing and have it on the market, and it's $300,000. Which, when you think about like, I'm gonna buy a plane money, like $300,000 ain't a fucking lot of money, you know?
Yeah. So like, even not rich motherfuckers can be rich.
Did y'all hear that?
What?
So it's, I mean, as far as plane money is concerned, it's not a lot. I think it's reasonably affordable. If you take a 30-year note on it, it's $1,000 a month, dude. It's like driving a Cadillac.
Yeah, there you go.
One that flies.
We should get a couple of them.
I agree.
Okay, what do you do if you have your own little private 2-seater fucking airplane?
Dude, I'll get to the river real fast.
That's where you go? That's what you want to do?
That's like one of my favorite places in the world.
Y'all suck at this game. Come on, let's fly to Cuba.
Can you tow stuff behind it?
Dude, do you know you can ride a fucking wave runner to Cuba?
Right, but that shit's lame. Like,
It's actually pretty cool. It's the Caribbean. Caribbean's badass.
Yeah, but if you could fly a 2-seater airplane to Cuba, I don't know what the cargo capacity is on this.
And you don't even have to really get into their airspace that much. You can land in the fucking water and just like boat up to it.
Yeah, I don't know. I would want to fly to like Miami or Colorado or fucking
Lubbock or something.
The one thing I did, yeah, Lubbock's good.
It'd be a good place to go land. I mean, especially if you're learning. You know what I mean?
You could land in like a swimming pool or something, maybe.
I've heard of a good club there.
They have a lot of flat land around there. Is what I'm saying.
You wouldn't crash into a mountain, and that's what we're worried about.
You gotta watch out for the windmills, though, bro. They might get you. That'd be kind of scary, dude. You're like, hang on, baby, we're coming in some windmills. I gotta dodge these blades.
It kind of looks like those fucking windmills too. It's all like looks like an iPhone, kind of.
It did.
So, do you think y'all would fuck it up?
Oh yeah. Okay, so real talk though. The fear is like they're gonna give it to a bunch of fucking assholes like us that can like seriously fuck it up, and we will.
We will.
But here's the deal: like when they invented cars, they were like, dude, you can't just give these to all these fucking dickheads. They're gonna crash the fuck out of them. Look at these stupid motherfuckers. Dude, you can't give them a car. That's how we feel about airplanes, because like. It's the same thing, right?
But eventually it'll just be like driving a car.
Yeah, they'll figure it out how to it uses AI or what's an IT word?
AI. Machine learning.
Dude, I know if you buy the fancy ass drones, like that they make those pretty hard to crash.
Yeah,
they have like sensors all on them and
it flies for you,
Yeah.
And then you just get the sticks just to pretend like you're flying.
Dude, it's like when we invented horses, man. Yeah. You're like, bros can't ride these mofos. But they did.
We can't just give horses to everybody.
But they did, man, and the camels and shit. We're like, look, it's got 2 humps, bro.
Horses will kill the fuck out of
That's a big upgrade in technology.
Skateboards, rollerblades, like all this stuff, they thought it was impossible.
Scooters, BMX bikes.
Flying boat cars, though.
It's not impossible. It fucking exists. I want one.
Dude, I do too. I bet there's no cops flying those things either.
Oh, yeah, you're fucking home free.
You know what I mean, dude? You're like, bye, bro.
Yeah, dude, as soon as he tries to pull you over on the lake for being drunk and party code, you just fucking fly off. Go like, catch me now.
You can fly circles around him and throw beer cans at him. What the fuck is he going to do, dude? What are you going to do?
Flicking him off, pissing on him.
Oh, shit, it's the helicopter. We got to go.
Yeah, dude, that's when the shit goes down.
We got a helicopter. I wonder how fast it is. If it can't outrun a stupid, fat-ass police helicopter, then I don't even want it.
Can you get a machine gun turret on it?
Well, yeah. It's America.
Dude, you can definitely carry a machine gun on it.
Dude, and then give a bunch of Texans a fucking airplane. What? Russia, come on. Let's do this, Russia. We'll take you by ourselves.
Yeah, imagine those TikTok videos,
I got
dude.
self-flying airplanes and deer rifles, bro. You're
fucked, dude. Oh, my God. And Tannerite. Let's go, bro. Blow your ass up like some pigs, motherfucker. Watch me.
Hell yeah.
Dude, you get
Look at all that potato whiskey we got over there, boys.
You get hungry, you stop and fish,
Yeah.
Dude, one of those would be really dope in the Caribbean.
You go skiing behind it. That'd be kind of cool. Bring your skis. It got a good wake on it.
Yeah, but I want it to fly. I'll ski behind it while it's flying.
Oh, that's cool. And it could pull you in the air and then
crash
you into trees and turn you into
Dude, your heavy ass will fucking pull it down into the water.
You'll turn into crawfish carnage.
I'm trying to slow him here, all right? You're going to have to go fucking faster, bro. And he's like, I can't fucking get off the water. Your fat ass is holding it down.
It's going to sink, man.
Just go faster. Give it more throttle. And he's like, I can't.
Make your fan thingy spin faster.
It's machine learning. I don't really have any control.
The wings don't get any bigger, bro.
It's an illusion of control. All right. nice.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I love this this reality.
Yeah, dude. Celebrity fights, and we're flying planes that are boats.
Dude, they're
and
giving
cars.
it to regular people, man.
Yeah, they didn't say anything in there like about a special license or anything.
I'm
like
pretty
that.
sure you probably have a
license?
pilot's license to fly a plane.
Man, they've been giving booze to these goddamn animals.
Dude, but I've known some drunks that have pilot's license, so I think
What are they gonna do? Pull you over and give you a DWI test? Like
they do it when they land.
Yeah, when you land, they're like, "You're drunk."
they can't land on the lake with me.
True story.
But they'll find you swimming in the lake, and
We'll just take off again. I'm in the water.
I'm invincible.
In the air. I'm in the water.
No, this is truly a way to escape all of your problems. You can just you can avoid parking tickets.
oh, they're missing one thing. If it was submersible, you could turn it into a submarine and like really duck out, bro. You know what I mean? Roll the windows up. Let's go.
I'm grateful for what we got.
Yeah, I'd be that dickhead that forgot to roll the windows.
You fucking idiot.
Dude, I'd forget to roll the windows up and be flying in the air and like take the whole like glass piece. You ever leave your visor up on your motorcycle when you've like started going too fast and
on your
fucking
helmet?
blows off your fucking helmet? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. You don't put the lock on it?
Yeah. Shit, just bought this helmet, man.
Damn.
I feel like Chris Rock.
I've had it happen twice to me. Definitely had it happen twice to me.
Oh, dude. Speaking of motorcycles, this weather has been amazing. And I got fucked this morning by it. And so I didn't ride today. But I did ride Monday and Tuesday.
Nice.
And yeah, I'm back at it. And I was a little bit scared because I hadn't rode my motorcycle in a long time. And the first time I started it up, even with the new battery, it kind of did like a whoom. Like that?
Yeah.
It kind of did one of those. And I'm like, fuck, man. It's, it's a 4-year-old motorcycle. It's starting to like do things.
Nah.
It once I put fresh gas in it.
Yeah.
Fucking.
That's it.
Brum.
All that is it's fuel injected. So it's just getting good fuel back into the lines.
Yeah.
Good stuff, dude.
Mechanics words.
If you really want to be badass about it, next time you fill up, dump some fuel cleaner in there.
Dude, it's running great now. I literally just filled it up with premium and it's good to go.
How many gallons does your tank hold?
Like fucking 2.
The other
2.5.
The other thing, when it sits, you should check your tire pressure.
I did.
Nice.
Nice,
dude.
I need to.
A lot of people don't fucking do that.
I think it's finally time to start. So I bought the motorcycle brand new, right, from the dealership. And I didn't want to do anything to it because it's like, it's all fucking new. Like, I don't want to replace the tires. The tires are brand new,
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they're not the tires I would put on it, but they're brand fucking new. What am I going to do,
Yeah.
Well, now I'm like, all right, I want to get some white walls up in here, I want to start doing shit to it. I think I'm about to start doing shit to it.
Change the exhaust. Get an intake.
Yeah.
Get a new bike.
Exhaust, handlebars, tires.
Seat.
If you get exhaust, get intake. I'm just going to say that.
Spokes.
Spokes?
Yeah, get a new gas cap.
Mm-hmm. Sure, why not?
You don't want to have more flowing out. You know what I'm saying? You need to even it up and let it breathe more. Let it get more air for your exhaust to be.
My flow's so cold I need a tampon for my polar bear. That's Bo Burnham.
It's colder than a polar bear's toenails. Oh, hell. There you go again, talking that shit. It's Outcast.
It's cold.
That's a little bit chilly, guys. No, but the weather's beautiful. And spring is sprung. There's flowers and shit.
I noticed that today.
Blake sprung.
Oh,
You got the blossoms in your front yard. It's
yeah.
beautiful.
Makes me want to like skip through a field or some fucking shit.
Yeah. It's just been windy, Mo.
Dude.
You know?
Cruise like 30 miles an hour on your motorcycle with remix to ignition in your headphones.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You think I haven't done that in the last 2 days?
I guarantee it.
So while we're on the topic of Russia, Anonymous has come out and said they're about to dump a huge fucking shit bomb on Russia. Nobody knows what it is, right? But they had already said that they were gonna start flexing nuts on Russia, and now they're like, all right, we got it. We're about to start dumping it.
Isn't having a spokesperson for Anonymous kind of defeat the purpose of being anonymous?
I don't think they have a spokesperson. I think it's a bunch of different factions that operate independently. And
how do they make official announcements?
They have a spokesperson.
You put a fucking, you put a mask, you put a
right
Guy Fawkes mask on, and you fucking start spouting shit on the internet.
But who gets to be that guy?
Me. I'm that guy.
Oh, you're the guy?
Sure.
Okay.
I thought I recognized the voice.
Dude, I don't even know if you know how to work your router.
I don't. I still have to use that stupid long ass password that came on it. It's written on the bottom. I don't.
Oh my God.
Had to literally go to Walgreens and print out the picture of the fucking shit.
People are like, why don't you change your router password? Why don't you change my router password, idiot?
So apparently you can buy this little box now or whatever that says just like put your phone here and it'll give them access to the thing so you don't ever have to share your password or whatever.
That's good. That's good. I really want like them to have all like everything just so I don't have to think at all.
Researchers and scientists.
You know?
Yeah.
No, I think it's cool. It's definitely cool for venues. Can you imagine a venue where like just by the front door while you're waiting to get your table or whatever, they're like scan here and you connect to your internet, you know, rather than like having to go, hey, bro, what's the password to the guest internet?
Yeah, what is this? Fucking 19 fucking
99?
99? Yeah.
I gotta dial the number. What?
Come on, man. We're supposed to be in the future here. We got flying cars and shit now.
Yeah, celebrity
Step
fights.
up our game.
Well, something that's getting pretty futuristic is this new male contraceptive that's going down. First off,
This was a cum couch topic.
Yeah, I'm on the fence about the male contraceptive.
I didn't know I could get pregnant. That's what I'm concerned
It's not
about.
a tumor.
Well, it's like Pandora's box. Like now that I know I can get pregnant, clearly I'm gonna have to take steps to like keep from getting pregnant. You know?
I got it.
No, it's Jurassic Park, man. Life will find a way. Like in a world where I don't know.
So you got like even if you're just beaten off, you gotta take this contraceptive because I could get myself pregnant, right? Like that's science.
You got to be careful with it. You know, it's like,
Yeah, they'll come out all deformed.
If it gets in your belly button,
oh, dude, if it even touches your skin,
Dude, you don't want cummy-tummy.
cummy-tummy. Hang on, go right there. You know when it gets tangled up in your hair and then it dries? You know?
Dude, if you let it dry in your belly button, you're a real piece of shit. You gotta at least try to clean that shit
you're
out.
gonna get pregnant if you do that too much. You'll talk, dude. You got to use male contraceptive now.
Dude, how do you think I got this hernia?
So is it a pill? Is it a pill?
I think so.
Make it up then.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's pill form. I think you can get an injection.
Right in your balls?
Yeah. Well, that's the best way to get it.
Is it in your balls or is it in the end of your dick?
Well, they do it in the side of your dick. It just depends on like where you want it to be.
Wherever it's going to hurt the most.
Yeah. Oh God, dude. Yeah, or like your eyeball. Like,
Dude. I've had my eyes lasered open and fucking flayed out. Like,
what if they did it in your nose?
I think I'm so much more down for that than them sticking a needle in my fucking balls.
What if they stuck a needle in your nose? Like not like a swab up your nose, but it's just a needle, and it like poked in the back of your nose, and they're like,
But now I can't get pregnant?
yeah,
Yeah, sure. Why not?
okay, I guess it's fair. I'd rather take a pill, but the injection sounds cool.
Oh,
man.
you're no fun.
I know, it sounds hardcore.
Dude, I don't even trust hair clippers down there.
Yeah, dude, that shit's bad. The electric kind, like the sheep shears, if you get too close to that sensitive skin, man, it's gonna, your balls are gonna fall out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and there's a lot of like loose, like malleable like,
Yeah,
dude.
it's paper thin, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and if it gets nicked, it's gonna bleed. You know, it's gonna bleed.
We gotta bleed
I'm
her.
telling you, balls fall out, dude, if you're not careful, man.
No, stop.
Oh,
They don't hold on, and it hurts when they hit the floor, too, dude, because that's how far they go. Woo, boy.
Would you rather
It'll
have
make your throat hurt so bad, you know what I'm saying? Then you got to pick your balls up, and you're like, oh.
Would you rather have a shitty pair of like Chinese clippers that you bought off of Facebook, or a straight razor?
Straight razor for sure.
Ooh, on the balls though.
Yeah.
Most dangerous, equally dangerous.
Yeah. I'll just shy away. Is that okay?
If I'm the one operating them, I would rather have a straight razor for sure.
Dude, I'd have a ball fro. Nope.
Oh, man. Yeah, dude.
Nope.
That shit's scary. It's one thing for girls. There's not much to nick and...
Plus, there's a double standard there.
Depends
So,
on
like,
the girl.
Yeah, they're just gonna have to deal.
Well,
with it.
yeah, but it's not like a...
Some of them got the little flappy
They
shit.
should have thought about that before they were born a girl, right?
Yeah.
It sucks being a girl. Y'all clearly made the wrong choice.
I know, we're all adults. Like, take responsibility for your decisions. Damn.
Yeah, now we got to take male contraceptive and shit.
God, we have to do everything.
I know, man. I mean, I just don't. I'm so upset that I never knew I was going to get pregnant, and now it's like this big thing I have to deal with.
It's not a tumor.
So there's some show on Netflix that's like, I don't know. It's like it's all about like girls having orgasms. That's what it's about. That's what it is.
It's the orgasm deficit.
But they talk about like some of the adverse side, like the side effects of female contraceptives and like fucking with their hormones and shit. And then I feel like if it could alleviate some of that stress, and I could take a pill, why not? You know?
Get your balls snipped. That's a lot better than taking a pill, don't you think?
Again, we're back to nope.
Would you take the pill, Chris?
Yeah, a pill, sure.
If like now if nothing else, it's one less thing that she can like hold over you. And She's like I gotta fucking take this pill, and you don't do fucking shit. You just bust nuts all the time. You don't even care. You know when she says that. You know, yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about.
Sure.
So if you could just like take that, you disarm her. You know, you take that angle away from her.
Look, baby, wear a condom.
Oh no, we don't want to do that.
Pull out, dude.
Yeah, there you go. That works. Science.
Pull over.
That's what the Bible says.
Does?
Sure. Just pull out, dude. Bust it on her back. You know.
I was not blessed with this ability
To bust it on her back.
to pull out. Yeah.
Oh. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. I don't know where we are. We were getting lost in the.
Dude, it's hard to pull out when you're only like 45 seconds in. You know.
Yeah, and you don't have much in the first place.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Like, clearly the girls have it rough, but like they don't know what it's like to have to pull out when you don't want to. You know.
Yeah.
So
me either. I don't know what that's like either. What is that like? Do you know?
So aliens be fucking people and getting them pregnant and shit.
Apparently, dude.
Trapper keeper.
Scientists and researchers are saying that. Dude.
Scientists and researchers,
Yeah.
or researchers and scientists.
Well, both
Smart
sides.
people, incredibly smart, sexy people.
Yes, yeah, really smart. The smartest researchers and scientists. Yeah, apparently there's researchers and scientists that are saying that they've been researching and sciencing abductee stories.
They've watched every YouTube video. Like they've been doing
yeah.
their research. You know.
I mean, that's modern research. You know, it's cutting edge.
I mean, it's a wealth of human knowledge, and to
I read
discount it means
first-
that you're just scared of fucking.
I read the first 100 Google results. You know.
Yeah. TikTok's a good place too because they're short. You can get a lot of information in a short amount of time.
Facebook, Instagram,
So they watched, I guess, a bunch of TikTok videos and YouTube videos. And all these-
YouTube, Google Play, wherever you choose to listen.
And they figured out that aliens are coming down here and kidnapping us and doing weird butt stuff and getting us pregnant.
Yeah, apparently making crop circles and like being in movies and stuff. like they talked about like E.T.
Well,
and then there's
it
that
is-
Will Smith movie with aliens.
Welcome to Earth.
Yeah,
He
dude.
should have said that after he hit Chris Rock. Welcome to Earth, and then walked off the stage. He would have been. Then I would be on his side.
Dude, it would have looked like it was funny, like they meant to do it or
Yeah.
something.
Sorry, I didn't mean to derail you.
Is Chris Rock an alien?
Yeah, that's why Will Smith had to hit him.
Okay.
Yeah,
I get it now.
Because Will Smith doesn't like aliens.
Yeah.
he kept character really well though.
Will Smith fights the aliens, and Men in Black, and
Independence
Independence
Day.
Day. Yeah.
Yeah, and in Fresh Prince of Bel Air he does too, doesn't he? Doesn't he get abducted one time and they try to do butt stuff and he's like, "Nah, dude,
And slap.
I'm from West Philadelphia."
Born and raised.
Yeah, and he kicks their ass.
No, so tell me about the aliens, bro.
Dude, they're just haters, dude. Fucking haters, man. They're hating on everything.
But like, I guess something about like there's a trend.
Oh, so seriously? Yeah. So it's a scientist researcher guy. And
Okay.
I forget his name, but apparently he's like a super scientist.
Researcher.
Yes. And that too. He's a researcher too. He does both things.
Damn.
He's really
Modern
smart.
day Renaissance
He's
man,
really, really smart.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
I
So
wish I could do both.
he watched all these YouTube videos of people getting abducted by aliens.
Wait, isn't this where we started?
Yeah, but his whole thing was like they all share a common thread of where they're like a witness to a whole line of people getting shuttled in a direction.
Like a lineup?
Yeah. But they're like, yeah, go get your food at the food kitchen over there, and there's newspapers and stuff. And they're like, okay. And they're like, it's the cool place to go. And they're like, yeah. And they're like directing all these people to go.
Is it actually a cool
Wait,
place
so
to go there?
hold on. So the people that are being abducted are the ones directing the traffic?
Yeah, that's like their experience. They're like,
I've never heard of that. I mean, I haven't done the research.
this is what this guy's saying. This is the most common thread. Is that they are all like in this position of directing people and observing this thing happening. And while they're
Wait, they're
observing,
observers too?
yeah, because they're like experiencing this, and it's like a recollection they're having, and that's the whole part of the interview, right? So it's all these interviews of people who've been abducted. They're like under hypnosis, and they talk about their experiences. So this guy went and found all the commonalities between their experiences, and this is the thing: is
Plotting
that-
data points.
Yeah,
Like a researcher.
Yeah, he's like 70% of them talk about science and research. No, I'm just kidding. 70% of the people talk about being in a position where they're observing a line of people being directed into a certain area, and they're doing the directing and encouraging them to go, and like in such a way that it's like the best place they can go to. It's what they need to do right now. Hurry, there's some urgency to it. Meanwhile, there's other people showing up to like help, but they're like out of context and they're like out of character, and it's almost like they're new to a movie set and they're trying to figure out what's going on. And they look physically different in some cases, like their eyes are slightly different or something. And what he was getting at is that, so that's the commonality, right? That's the data, is that they see these lines of people, they're directing the lines of people, and then there's some other people who show up who are kind of different and they can't quite figure them out, but they're there to like help also. That's it. That's the data. What he's deriving from the data is that these people who are getting abducted also talk about weird butt stuff happening and alien babies that they have. And then he thinks these alien babies are actually going to come down and like help conduct this whole thing that these people are remembering from their experience. So he's saying like aliens are already infiltrated in the earth and they're trying to fuck everybody up.
So the people that are showing up and not really knowing what the fuck are the alien babies?
Yeah. Like they're human alien hybrids and they're like, I need to act like kind of human right now and figure all this out and be a part of what's happening because I'm trying to get all these humans into this area.
And these are all people who claim to have had extraterrestrial experiences. Right?
Yeah.
Of the fourth kind.
So
which means you got abducted. I wasn't trying to be smart.
In ancient times, like the Norsemen or the Vikings or whatever, they believed in multiple gods, right? But they also like believed that certain people were what they called seers, or they would bring them along with them and be their sorcerers, is what they would call them, right? And
like craftsmen, they got like ratchets and weed eaters and shit.
No, like
seers,
like the
lawnmowers.
See in the future, basically, and
like bones and chicken blood,
and what the
Back to the Future,
and what the seers would see things and kind of predict the future and help guide the leaders to victory, success, wealth, all of these things, right? That's kind of what they believed. And throughout history, we've got sidekicks and people that have some connection to maybe alternate universes or things like that some unexplainable shit happens, right? Like
hippies.
I kind of wonder if all of these people might be the type of people to have psychic premonitions or something along those lines, and therefore kind of seeing some of the same futures and predicting that.
Or it might be that there's a human element in some kind of mental disorder that lends itself towards that same common fear, and they could be experiencing some similar feelings, and we've given context to that doesn't really...
That's what he was saying, was just most disturbingly that collectively all these people are talking about this. Like, if they're going to talk about anything collectively, why is it this?
Because if you look for a penny, you'll find a penny.
And because
if there's what, 8 billion people in the world, and how many people have existed before the people that were alive right now in the world? So, like, if you take that many people, there's got to be like
some
25 YouTube videos that all fucking have like a common thread.
Do you believe that there are people walking around that do actually have premonitions and can see somewhat into the future or see things that are going to happen, or maybe speak to lost spirits or anything along those lines?
No. Fuck no.
Not in any way, form, or fashion?
No.
Yeah, I don't. I think there's a lot of people out there who like to pretend that they do. But
agreed.
Yeah, you can write a book about it, right?
Yeah.
Agreed.
I don't think there's anybody legitimately.
But do you have enough confidence in that to like completely remove it as a possibility?
No. I don't disbelieve that people can do it, but I'm also not going to believe that people can do it.
Well, also,
you know what I mean?
Also, but I feel like that gives credit or credence or something to something that's preposterous, right? Like, it could be that a fucking elephant in a tutu is in my front yard right now. That is a valid, like, thing that could happen. It's not, though. Like, it's fucking not.
No, but it's like, I want to see it. Like, if you're that serious about it, prove it to me. Like, if you're like, I see ghosts at this house. Fucking, I want to see the ghost too. Seeing is believing.
But what if they're like,
I think it's more
What if they're
likely.
like, oh my God, I saw that this is going to happen before. And then they like just tell you something down to the T. And then like in real life experience, it happens. Even if you're trying to force it to not to happen.
They're like, buy Tesla. Tesla's going to split. Buy Tesla.
And then it does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking superpowers, bro.
That'd be a good
it's-
superpower.
I think it's more. Yeah, if you knew which
Right.
stocks were about to fucking.
I mean, fuck what's going to happen to everybody, but what stocks?
So, okay, since we're getting all hypothetical and shit, metaphysical, dude, there's definitely researchers and scientists that follow the stock market and predict, shit happening. We could call these guys seers, and we could say that their magic that they use as science.
And they probably make millions of dollars a year.
No, they're not any better than the fucking S&P 500. They fucking suck, dude. Like,
And they don't see ghosts either, dude.
You can find value there if like that's what you're looking for, but in reality, it's just data. It's just fucking nonsense. It's just jizz on a fucking countertop. That's all.
Or a couch.
And the truth, I mean, if you really want to nail that down, the truth is that all of those ones are usually tied some way or fashion to insider information.
I think it's a lot more likely, instead of like the people that can predict the future or see into an alternate reality or something like. I think it's a lot more likely that these aliens are coming to Earth and people are getting. And by the way, I don't believe this at all, but people are getting abducted, and what that would imply is that there's some kind of like there's already some kind of race that's taking over and has maybe capitalized on it, and we're so fucking stupid, relatively speaking, that they're doing it and we don't know that they're doing it. I don't think it's that they're being secretive. It's that we can't grasp their like being, right? Like that seems more plausible than someone that can see the future or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I subscribe to it all, but it's like definitely something we can't comprehend.
That would be the
Way
implication
more.
though, right? Like if they're coming down and kidnap or abducting us and like breeding us and stuff like livestock, then they're on a higher plane of existence in some way, which puts us in a.
I heard this.
But if you buy
vulnerable
into
position.
any religion, it's as easy to sell as any of the rest of it, dude.
I heard when Columbus first came to like the Americas, the natives saw him coming, but they like couldn't comprehend what the ship was. So it was like almost like it wasn't real. And then all of a sudden, like these people just showed up because it was not something like they'd ever seen before. It was so foreign to them. They couldn't even comprehend it. Can you imagine something like that with us? Like,
Yeah, I think of like a.
is that what you're talking about? It's just something we can't even comprehend, but it's there.
The metaphor then is going to be a water bug, right? Like one of those water bugs that skims across the top of the water, and then a big ass bass comes up and just whoop and eats it, right? Like they both technically exist in a 3-dimensional space, but that water bug, his whole experience is 2-dimensional, so he only sees what's on the water with him. But then this bass is like, "Yo, I see you up there," and he just like he doesn't sneak up on him. He doesn't fucking like outsmart him, or he's on a higher plane, right? Like he's got another dimension to work with, and he just fucking grabs him. Same with a hawk and a fucking rabbit or something, right? Like I feel like that's more likely that there's an alien race that. And by the way, again, I don't fucking believe this, but it's more likely that. They just, the space in which they exist, kind of like, exactly what you're talking about then. The space in which they exist is one that we can't grasp or comprehend. And so when we see it, we write it off to like, whatever we can rationalize in our own like feeble mindset.
Mm-hmm. But you describing this, you literally are describing every religion that's ever existed also.
Sure. Maybe religion is what we're talking, like maybe.
That's what science is too. Like science is just trying to describe the same thing. It's just in a different way.
Things that we don't really grasp. Exactly. Yeah. And we start to grasp little by little as time goes on.
And it's attributing value to things that we can otherwise not understand, right? Like at this point, science has gotten so far advanced that we're just like, look, we can't wrap our heads around it, but this is what a fucking hypercube would look like, even though we can't like visualize it. Like this mathematically, this is how this works.
Like in the Bible, they're like, this is what Elon Musk is going to look like. But
they
couldn't really describe it.
And he's got a lion's mane, a beautiful lion's mane,
and armor all over his chest. I think that was the car they were trying to describe, the electric car.
But it would be as easy to denounce all these people who claim to have had extraterrestrial experiences as it is to denounce anybody who shows up to church on a Sunday. Like,
yeah, no, I'm not saying I'd ever dismiss anybody's story or anything or what people believe, but at the same time,
I would fuck them. Those people are dumb. No,
I don't know.
I mean, sure, yeah.
I'll be open to it. You know what I mean? But I want to see. Like,
have you ever heard of the Fermi paradox?
is that with the cats in the box and they just leave it in the box and they don't feed it and it dies and they're like, that's what happens?
Oh, so you have? No.
Yeah.
Schrodinger?
Is that
Oh, that's Schrodinger? I thought they
Schrodinger's
shot
cat.
that cat when it was in the
No,
box.
but I did read Where the Red Fern Grows.
Nice. That's smart. You read a book? That's fucking smart.
Dude, I watched Fern Gully.
That's also smart.
Basically the same thing. Fucking
Yeah.
fairies and like the jungle, you know? Like
There's a cat in a box, right?
so the Fermi paradox, the gist of it, the whole thing is just like if life is so easy and aliens are so prolific, where the fuck are they? Why haven't we seen anything? Like, we can shoot radio transmissions through space. You know, our shit has been fucking going out since like what, the like 1800s, late 1800s into space. Like, as far as like signals, you know? Mm-hmm. So that someone could have picked up on and fucking killed. And then there's another one, the counterpoint to the Fermi paradox is the dark forest theory. Have you heard of that? So the Fermi paradox is basically just like, if there's something out there, then we should have seen it.
Right.
Like just odds.
Yeah.
But then, the dark forest theory is like,
The ocean kind of throws a wrench in that theory, though.
well, and also like, if you go odds, space is so fucking big that even with our shit going out since the 1800s at the speed of fucking whatever the fuck.
It's not that far, yeah.
It's like a quarter in the middle of like,
It's like almost to the moon.
yeah,
Yeah, they'll find out like a couple millenniums later.
when we're already dead.
The sun
But
comes up.
there's also the dark forest theory, which is like, if civilizations are so advanced that they can like exist in this playing field, this battleground that is the universe, then as soon as the metaphor is you're walking through a dark forest, you can't see or hear, or you can't see anybody else, but you're listening, you're hunting, right? And you've got your spear, and there's a chance that something makes a noise, you could make contact with it, and it might be your friend. Also, it might kill you, and if it kills you, you no longer exist anymore. So if you take that and proliferate that concept out towards infinity, there's going to be like, it makes more sense to kill a sound than it does to try to make friends with it, because that's mostly what's going to exist out there, is the ones that killed instead of tried to coexist.
Yeah.
So, in that frame of thought, the reason we haven't heard from anything yet is because everyone's being silent. They're walking silent. They're hunters in a dark forest. And as soon as they hear our little rat squeak or fucking whatever you want to call it, they're going to throw a spear at it and they're going to kill it so that they don't get killed first.
Damn.
You know?
Or maybe they're already dead.
Or maybe they're already killing us and that's what, you know?
Yeah, because we die. Is that why?
Yeah, I don't know. I could make some shit up. Like,
Dude, it'd be cool if they came in like Star Wars style and like fucked us up.
how about this?
I don't want them to throw a spear. That's kind of lame, dude.
What if they just like enact fucking what if they just use time? What if they're like, oh yeah, now boom, time exists and you're going to decay until your whole fucking everything dies.
Or they're like income tax.
Boom. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna go up.
Yeah. What if these beings exist outside of our understanding of time and entropy, and our whole universe is just their way of like shooting a net around us and keeping us trapped in there, and we're just going to kill ourselves by the heat death of the entire universe.
Man, because that's gonna happen, right?
Yeah, it's going to happen.
I fucking hate playing space.
Yeah, dude. Makes my stomach kind of queasy, you know?
But in the meantime, you know, we could drink whiskey. And
Yeah, maybe
Get
they're
laid,
drinking
so.
whiskey over there. And then we'll either be all cool or fight. You know?
Yeah, I could go either way.
Dealing with aliens is like dealing with drunks, right?
Is it though?
Probably.
What if they're like not angry drunks though?
Dude, they're still unruly.
Yeah. Crashing spaceships and they're like Roswell and shit.
space shits.
Spaceships.
Fucking ordering 19 things off the drive-thru window and then not eating any of it.
Crashing space shits. That's the title.
I'm glad you wrote that down.
I've had like 5 titles that I wrote down.
I'm glad you wrote that down.
Crawfish Carnage, that was one.
Yeah.
So if aliens come here and then like put on their Egger suits and walk around like humans, are they squatters?
Yes. And illegal aliens.
Oh, they're definitely illegal aliens.
Yeah, they're breaking multiple laws. It depends on where they're staying too. Like where are they squatting at?
They're just modern day Jeremiah Johnsons. They're going out into space, finding a new place. They're impregnating it, and then they're just going to exist there.
Is it government land? You can only squat in government land, right?
Dude, after traveling through space that long, like...
Yeah, they're just trying to get their nut off. Can you blame them?
They're out here busting nuts.
Because aliens bust nuts. They have nuts also. They're on their chin, but...
I thought they had lasers.
They do have lasers.
And
you hear that, aliens? You got nuts on your chin. This has been being broadcast into space, by the way.
They better be smallish, right? Because every picture I've seen of an alien, they don't look very big. They're kind of small.
That's because they're trying not to be intimidating, you know?
That's Marvin the Martian. He's not an alien, he's a Martian.
Is it kind of like ancient...
Wait, do you believe in the little gray man? Come on, dude.
Yeah,
little gray
dude.
man. Don't be obtuse, okay?
Am I being too narrow-minded? Like,
clearly, that's not what aliens look like.
Am I being borderline like alienist on this? Like,
you're definitely being alienist.
Like, this is bad, dude. I'm so sorry.
Your privilege is showing.
It is. God, I've only watched like high-end alien
shows.
shows.
When you've done as much research on TikTok as I have, then maybe you can suggest how aliens look and where their testicles are located. Okay. Until then, take my professional scientist's word for it.
Your YouTube degree.
There's balls on their chins.
There's balls on their chins.
I believe it, dude.
YouTube degree, dude. Tell me Karens don't be looking up fucking shit on YouTube and being like, I did some research.
Oh, dude, they're all gonna be looking for aliens with balls in their chin now.
Dude, there was many nights where I was playing the drinking games, and the little green man was just a total dick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's a little green dick, but he's still a fucking dick.
He's not an alien, though.
Yeah, he is. He's a little
He's
green
a
man.
little green man.
Yeah, which aliens, right?
I always thought he was just a little green man. Now I'm freaked out. He has balls on his chin? I didn't know that, dude. I've been touching that motherfucker for a long time. It's kind of creepy. Yeah. I hope I never hurt his balls when I grabbed him. I never grabbed him by the chin, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, why did you grab him by the chin?
I had a thought, and I forgot what Yeah.
Yeah. We're drunk again.
I'm not singing this week. I refuse.
Oh, we did sing last week. Y'all were drunk.
It was good singing.
You guys were, just you guys.
That was fun. Dude, so the other day my neighbor came over when I was in my garage fucking around, you know? And
beating off?
Yeah. After the tornadoes and whatnot, he had some trees, like limbs fall, so he needed to borrow my chainsaw, you know? And I was like, yeah, man, you know, neighbor, whatever. Sure, take my chainsaw.
Dude, that's kind of a weird dynamic. Like, I know what you're talking about where you let someone borrow your shit, and on the one hand, you want to be accommodating. On the one hand, you want to be like, yeah, absolutely, you can borrow my chainsaw. On the other hand, you're like, bro, like, do you know how to work a chainsaw?
Yeah,
you know?
so this
like,
is
there's a part of you that's like reserved.
Yeah, that's right where I was going with it. Like, I was like, yeah, cool, man, take it. And he like walked off, and then I had that moment of like, I hope he doesn't like hurt himself, one, or like break my shit, two.
Did you do the ultra dad move where you stand in the front yard and listen, see if you like hear him fucking? Do you hear any kickback?
Is he in earshot? You know, like it's the same thing. Like I've got a couple motorcycles. You know, I've let people borrow my motorcycles. I even had one person wreck one of my.
So motorcycles takes it to a whole nother level.
And it's like as soon as they ride off, you're like, okay, yeah, I hope they're having fun. At least they know how to switch gears. I heard them switch from first to second. You know, like we're probably in good shape here.
Do they know how to stop? Do they know which one the brake is,
dude? But then they get out of earshot, and you're like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Are they going to come back? You got to make sure your phone ringer's on. You know, like, are they going to break my shit? I don't know.
Dude, absolutely. Okay, so, again, you're being accommodating. You're like, yeah, bro, take it. It's going to be fun. You're going to have a blast. Try it. And they, oh, man, are you sure? Yeah, sure, I'm sure. And you're even like you want them to ride. Like, you want them to experience the fun and joy that is riding a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they take off, your brain switches from like, oh, he's going to have so much fun to like, well, but not too much fun though, right? Like,
yeah. And
you're listening, you're doing the dad move. Listen. Brr, brr, brr.
Oh no. I can't hear it anymore.
And then you light a cigarette and you're like, I'm sure he'll be fine. He'll be fine, right? Like, yeah, he'll be fine.
Hey, dude, you're checking your watch. Like,
What is it about motors, like inherently motorcycles? Tell me you don't want someone else to ride it, right? It's like validation. You know?
Yeah, you want somebody else for the validation. Like, experience this. This is a badass machine. Like, if you have a hot rod, sometimes you might want somebody else to drive your hot rod.
I guess it's weird because you love it so much, but also you're just like, I don't know. Like, I would be like, Chris, write it. Please write it and tell me what you think. And then what I hope is if you come back and you're like, dude, that thing's fucking gnarly. That's crazy. We're gonna fucking.
It's hard to let anybody borrow your motorcycle or hot rod or wife. You know.
Yeah, we're talking about wives here, right? Like it's a metaphor for a wife. Yeah,
Children.
Yeah, Chris, you know what I'm talking about.
Is that too far?
What?
Children.
What about children?
Borrow children.
No, by all means, borrow my children.
Like, put them to work.
No, I'll let you borrow my children way before I let you borrow my wife.
That's a different thing. When you're like, hey, yeah, go. Someone's like, oh yeah, I don't even want to have kids. I'm just more of like an uncle type dynamic, and you're like, all right, cool. Let's be a cool uncle. Here's my kids. I'm a bail.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk around my house naked for the first time in 3 years.
I was thinking more about the old man on the block who's like, I'm digging a hole for my new swimming pool. And I'm like, here, take my young sons who can help bear the labor.
Well, I mean, you gotta trust your gut a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
There's certain moths that
Put them to work.
There's certain moths that I wouldn't put on my motorcycle or wife.
But if it's someone you trust, then you might be like, hey, check this out.
Boy,
This is pretty cool.
It's a hell of a ride, man.
What if he was like, hey, here's my motorcycle license.
Dude, you should try it with 3 or 4 pina coladas. You know what I mean?
Here's my motorcycle safety certification kit.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, the person may not even have a motorcycle license, but if they act like they know how to ride a motorcycle, I might, if I'm like drunk or something, I might be like, bro, check this out. This is fucking, just try it. But if they're like, clearly if they're like, dude, I've never been on a motorcycle before. I'm like, oh, you should fucking get a license and then we should ride together or something.
Or you'd be like, nah, dude, my motorcycle's really cool. You should go check one out sometime.
Yeah.
Don't ride my bike.
But if someone's like, yeah, dude, I used to have this motorcycle and I loved it. And you're like, you want to take this one for a ride? Because it's fucking fast.
Now you could be like, that's cool. It's not as cool as my bike. You should go to the dealer and check them out. Don't ride my bike.
Yeah, easier said than done.
Because they might fucking crash it. They might fucking crash it. And I cannot imagine what that feeling feels like.
It's wild. The harder thing to navigate is like the friendship after the crash.
Is there friendship after crash?
Yeah, there is. But it's harder to navigate. And you won't let them ride your motorcycle again.
Well, because your motorcycle's kind of crashed. It's really hard to drive it, right? Navigating.
Yeah, the forks are bent. The fucking.
Nah, I fixed the motherfucker. One of my other friends is riding my motorcycle right now, actually.
Damn it.
Hope he doesn't wreck it.
I hope he doesn't either. Not because of the motorcycle, just because I actually like that friend.
Until he
not like the other friend. Fuck that guy.
Until he wrecks your bike, and then, yeah. Right? I mean.
I guess I'm wondering why motorcycles have that. Like, why?
What if you had an airplane?
It's airplanes and cars and all the shit.
How is it that you can?
Oh, I drove a car before, bro. I had a golf cart one time. Yeah, let me check out your Jaguar, bro. That's a cool car, right? Or no, your Mustang. Let me drive your Mustang, bro. I drove a golf cart.
But it's something inherently like if you have the friendship and the relationship with the person, you want them to experience the exhilaration that you have, right? Like, and
the
you want
acceleration.
You want to share the experience.
Okay, so let's do this.
What better way than to let them experience it?
We can do this real life right now. We're living it. I've been on a motorcycle. It fell over when I was on it, and I've been on a dirt bike, and I drove a straight line and fell over. Do you want me to get on your motorcycle tonight?
No, of course not.
Dude, I think I can do it though, man. You know what I mean? If I just let me take it down the little circle in there, because I have a better idea for it now.
If you want to try, I got a motorcycle. If you want to try, I got a motorcycle just for you.
No, man, I would never do it.
What about if you flip it on its head? So someone's like, "Hey, bro, I've got this fucking something fucking a chieftain or like a fat boy or like something gnarly, a street glide or you know,
a $30,000 motor."
And they're like, "Hey, yeah, dude, take it for a spin." And you're like, I can ride motorcycles. I can. I don't know if I've never ridden a motorcycle like that.
I don't have it with bikes. Dude, you can put me on anything from a pocket bike to a Busa.
What about a car?
Cars are the same way.
What about an animal?
About a car, I'll figure out how to drive a fucking car.
So I've got a dude at work.
Dude, but a lot of people can't drive manuals, but I was taught on a manual. So I don't give a fuck what the car is. I can drive it, you know?
I've got a dude at work that he drives a badass Wrangler. And he doesn't even drive it every day. He drives like a Civic most days, and then like occasionally he shows up in this fucking badass Wrangler, right? Mm-hmm. And so one day I was just like, bro, this Wrangler. And he's like, yeah, I know. It's fucking sick. And then he's like, the fucking, you know, the BFGs, you know? And then you're like, oh my God. Like, and then he's like, do you know how to drive a stick? And I was like, come on, dude, my car's a stick. And he's like, oh yeah. And then we talk about my car, and it's fucking turbo. It drives fast, you know. And then he's like, you want to take it for a spin? And I'm like, well, no, I wasn't going there. That's not where I was going. And then he's like, yeah, but so do you?
Well, yeah.
Well, fuck yeah, you do. What are you, a bitch? What are you, a pussy? Come on.
You're like, wait, I kind of have something I got to do right now. My tummy kind of is acting up. I got to poop.
Don't be Will Smith in this situation.
Somebody
You're
could
gonna
have
want to jump on that fucking.
Somebody could have a 1986 Goldwing with fucking flat tires and be like, "You want to ride, motherfucker?" And be like, "Yeah." Dude, it's like looking at titties, you know? Like, it doesn't, you know? It could be 93-year-old titties. She's like, "You want to see him?" I'm like, "Yeah."
What if they had a donkey and like you can ride the donkey? Would you do it?
Fuck yeah, riding donkey's fun.
Is it like riding a horse, just different, kind of like riding different motorcycles?
It's like riding a horse, but they don't listen. It's like riding a fucked up motorcycle with no brakes or gas.
What about a cow?
The brakes don't work, but, you know, the chain seems tight.
Yeah.
The tires got air and the chain seems tight.
Fuck it. Be a good day. Now, you get on a cow, you got something screw loose in your head.
I feel like if you get on an animal, that shit's great. I don't know. That shit scares me. I'm not trying to ride a horse or a donkey or a bull or anything.
But you ride goats all the time.
Well, I mean, but that's because I can dominate them, you know?
You never tackled a deer?
Nah. No.
What?
Dude, I have fed like a large buck just out of my hand.
So to speak?
You know? And thought like about, well, I mean, I could just kill this deer and then that's...
No, you can't. No, you can't.
No.
If you're feeding a deer out of your hand and you have the thought that's like, oh, I just fucking get him in a headlock and twist his fucking head.
Dude,
no, that deer stomps you to death.
Yeah,
That's how that shit
dude.
works.
That's where I was going with it. Like, eventually you play it all the way through and you're like, maybe not. Maybe not. Can I have a gun? Can I have a gun, please? And can he stand over there?
Dang. Yeah, it'd be horrible.
There are, in Texas at least, there's the guided hunts for like pigs, hogs.
How about this?
The hog hunts where you don't get a gun, but you got to stab them to death.
Yeah, and they give you a little pocket knife, one of those Swiss Army knives.
And
A
badass
brand new gun can fall into the same category, right? Like you buy a brand new shotgun or a brand new rifle or something, you know, even a pistol. And you're like, okay, you know, you get some kind of vibe that's like, okay, he knows how to shoot a little bit. And you're like, do you want to shoot it? And he's like, yeah.
And they drop it in the gravel.
You still fucking watch him and you're like, all right, like, does this motherfucker really know like how to do this thing, you know?
You should always watch any motherfuckers that got guns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, and man, I've seen people that like I trust on outside of a gun context. I trust them in every other way. And I've been like, no, stop. And like I put my hand on, you know? No. That's not what you do with guns. There's rules here outside of the like social,
what you saw in a movie,
the social liability of me being polite, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to be polite right now. I'm telling you, don't fucking do that again. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you can kind of be now I feel like it should be the same with motorcycles or with car. Gator, you bought a brand new truck.
Dude, I'll tell you, when the dude crashed my motorcycle, I was like, don't do that again. Okay. You know,
You put your hand out.
Yeah.
Oh man. So I was riding to work on Monday. I felt like such a fucking boss. This is totally stroking my own dick story. You ready? So I'm riding my motorcycle, riding down Anderson Mill. You know where it comes down into like 2 lanes or from 2 lanes to 1?
yeah,
So that's where I'm at.
right before the top end.
And the lane is ending. I have a little bit of way, like I can see the end.
That road's always sketchy
I'm not
because of the
there.
gravel and the damn trucks.
And no, I'm talking about I'm talking about Lakeline. I'm not talking about Anderson.
Oh, Lakeline, 2 lanes to 1?
Yeah.
Up past, yeah.
So that's what I'm doing.
Top end of the end.
I know it's coming, so I move over to the left-hand side. And what always ends up happening when you're in a car, you don't have to worry about this. When you're on a motorcycle, you do. The lane's ending, and I thought to myself, maybe I just like move over into the right lane a little bit, but stop where I'm supposed to, where it's responsible. So I'm behind them, right? It's still in line, but I'm blocking traffic. And then I'm like, no, I'm on a motorcycle. Like they can still get around me because I'm not blocking that much of it because I'm on a motorcycle.
Why are they getting
and
around
then
you?
two-
You're on a motorcycle. You should be going faster.
And because the traffic is stopped. Traffic is stopped, right? There's a line.
Wait,
Wait, you're driving on the road right now?
there's traffic at the top end of Lakeline?
Yes. On Lakeline where it cuts down into from 2 lanes to 1. Anyway,
That's at the very top end. There's never traffic there.
there's definitely traffic there at like 8 o'clock in the morning for sure. So it's cutting down into from 2 lanes to 1. And I decide to like, or I thought to myself, I'm going to move over and I'm going to block the right hand lane so that people can't like blow up. You know, the people that do that shit where they drive all the way up the fucking right when there's a line of cars down the left that all know what the fuck.
Yeah.
And one dickhead will drive all the way down the right and they'll be like, oh, I didn't know. Let me just jump in here in front of everybody.
I do it all the time. No, I'm just kidding.
So the thought went through my head where I was like, I could just like fucking swing over here and block the traffic. And then I thought through it more and I was like, no, I can't because I'm on a motorcycle and I can't like, they're still going to be able to get around me. One, and then two, if they decide not to go around me, they could just fucking hit me and I'm going to lose this battle, right? So I decided not to do that. I opted out of the like, be a dick and block the traffic.
Unsubscribe.
So I'm sitting in line on the left-hand side, left lane or whatever. The right lane is ending in front of me. And this fucking truck comes rolling up and I can see him in my fucking mirror coming up. And everybody's just like cucking. You know, they're all being Will Smiths. They're just being cucked. And this truck's driving all the way to the fucking... And I'm at the front, right? This truck's driving all the way up to the front. And I turn around, look over my shoulder, and I look at him. And I throw my hands up like, bro, where are you going? And I can't say this, right? Like, he's in the... But I throw my hands up like, bro, where are you going? And then I point both hands to the front like, you're not going here. It's going to end. And I point back at him, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And then he slows down, and like, he stops right behind me. You know, like, but in the right-hand lane, and he throws his hands up, like, what, do you want to fight about it? And I didn't flick him off. I didn't give him a thumbs down, which is my go-to, by the way. Thumbs down is so much more powerful than a middle finger, because, like, a middle finger, that makes people fight, right? If you give them a thumbs down, they're like, oh, man. No, I didn't even do that. I did the, like, chill, you know, like the hand, chill. So he's coming up the right-hand lane. I'm like, bro, where are you going? And he's, look, are you going up here? Because it's going to end. Fucking, where? Where are you going? He goes, well, what the fuck? And I go, chill. And he fucking stopped. And I turned back around on my motorcycle, and he got behind me. That's what he did. It's one of those, like, and then everybody cheered. Clearly, I don't know what everybody else was doing around me, because I'm sitting on a motorcycle, and they're in their own respective cars. But I would like to think that everybody around me cheered. Like, dude, fuck this guy for trying to cut around everybody.
Oh, dude, the angels in heaven were singing and trumpets were blaring.
And the guy on the motorcycle went, bruh. And I swear to God, I had an entire conversation. I speak sign language. We weren't speaking sign language.
Was it Braille sign language?
I had an entire conversation with this dude that was like, bro. And he was like, bro. And I was like, where are you going? And he was like, fuck you. And I was like, chill. And he was like, all right. That's how it went down. I don't know.
You're the truck whisperer, huh?
It made me feel good.
It's impressive, Blake.
Thanks.
You got some skills, man. You're real good at breaking barriers and communicating with folks.
Communication is key.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Got to keep it communicated.
That's right. If not, then, you know.
So the Whiskey and Whiskers website is up. It's whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. From there, you can find links to all of our content, no matter where you choose to listen. Apple, iTunes, Google Play, whatever the fuck you're into. Also from there, you can find us on the That's Not Canon Network. We got lots of great podcasts that are there, or somebody does.
We got lots of great podcasts that are there. Yeah, they have lots of great podcasts.
Yeah,
we only have the one.
In addition to ours, you know. Yeah. We have the one, but it's like how many episodes? Like it's like 300. We have like 300 podcasts on that motherfucker.
Most importantly, if you made it this far into the show, you're a bad motherfucker. Go to our website. Hey.
whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com.
Stop. Pump the brakes. I'm doing my fucking motorcycle hand communication.
No.
All right? Everyone.
Blake's communicating.
Chill the fuck out.
Bro.
Stop.
Bro.
Hold on.
He's just like, nah.
whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. I'm going to say it again. whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. Even you dumb motherfucker can figure this out. Right?
Hell yeah.
Click that bad motherfucker link. Your donations keep the show going. This is what allows us to keep bringing that fire, keep drinking these bottles, and keep making you laugh. So go to the website, click the link, and subscribe. There's some perks there, too, once you become a member, so go see what's up. Go to whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com and donate to our Patreon. New episodes every Monday. New content all the time. We'll see you next week.